It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Georgia's offense will get the football first. From the gun, running back on the move. Past the first down marker and still running. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, 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 the dog pound. Run the football, be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge. They're dogs.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Pulls and fires complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have length of the field if I missed.
So LSU's offense has the ball for the first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that
and
you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offense.
That's even more crazy. That's even more crazy.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy Reese on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game. And that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. If you watch the way they run their offense, usually it starts with the physicality and the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Durham. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. This crowd going to try to make life miserable
Bro, how do you read it and it fucking... Oh, come on.
Leverage, he's out to the 34. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed.
No holding that whole thing, man.
Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a line up.
LSU quick to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Rushes on him. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. They get him stopped at the 26th, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Odom. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Dogs kept his drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The running back has it. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Robinson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give on the inside. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job.
How's it still so far in the end zone? Come on.
He'll bring it out.
There you go. Come on, bitch.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot. Catch inside the 25.
Bro.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical. 2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Fuck you. Let's go.
And the Bulldogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Put that 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He has 89 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. Turning it on. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Gets it out quickly. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going for it all.
I waited too long. I waited too long.
Got room on the return. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
Fucking waited too long, dude. I had that fucking pass.
Return on the pick.
Not all DBs DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got out of trouble and throws. The sure hands, it's Durham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it.
How did the lineman get on? What the fuck?
From the defense to take it in. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed.
How did a lineman get matched up on a receiver?
They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Sets up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Dogs will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires to the right. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air on first down. Throws for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The offense changing the play. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. They make the stop.
No blocks. It's wild, dude.
You want out of your punt cover unit. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He's piled up 97 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up for it.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune.
No way.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Running to Green. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Tigers are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Lost a throw on 1st down. Pressure coming.
What? No, fuck. What the fuck?
This is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take another.
How is it back?
Touchdown, Tigers.
Bro, how is a lineman being on that fucking back? And
this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense
how the fuck is a lineman getting matched up with a receiver, bro?
QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap.
Fuck is up with this playbook?
You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Play at 2nd and 6. Off the RPO complete. He gets those chains moving. Gets it out to the 42-yard line. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Robinson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back.
Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off-play action on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Makes the grab.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. To the ground and try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Georgia! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Parker. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. Got room at the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run.
He's loose. He's inside the 40. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Dogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. A shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Tries to get it on the ground. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down.
Gotta love the physicality on fourth down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Parker. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after looking deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline.
Bro, why is a back on a fucking receiver, dude? The fuck is happening?
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do.
God, what the fuck is happening?
The defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And it's up and good.
They cannot get this. They cannot fucking get this.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Baylor is getting its clock clean today. That crowd was chanting "sick 'em" in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 25 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They're going to ride this running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And he got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's third down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this third down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback. I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them to give yourself an opportunity to win.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's